Freeze right where you are, and do not let your finger slide even a fraction of an inch across that glass screen, because this exact moment has been meticulously orchestrated by absolute celestial sovereignty. This is not a random glitch in your daily feed, nor is it a coincidental accident that these specific, heavy words are colliding with your path at this very hour of your life. The Creator of the universe has deliberately stopped you in your tracks because He has personally witnessed the silent, exhausting, and agonizing battles you have been fighting in the pitch black of your private life. He has counted every single bitter tear that has stained your pillow in the dead of night when nobody else was awake to see your pain, and He knows the precise, crushing weight of the suffocating burdens you have been carrying completely alone, forcing yourself to put on a fake smile and pretend to be strong for everyone else while your heart was secretly breaking into a million pieces. For weeks, months, and perhaps even years, you have been crying out in the barren wilderness of your circumstances, begging for a single sign of relief, screaming into the silence to ask if your prayers are even rising past the ceiling of your room, and wondering in your deepest soul if you have been entirely forgotten, rejected, or permanently abandoned in the shift. But I am commanding your anxious mind to be still right now, because the long, grueling season of your agonizing waiting is officially over. Every single moment of painful delay you experienced was never a punishment from an angry God. It was a holy, hidden preparation. God was not ignoring the cries of your heart. He was fiercely protecting you from doors that would have ultimately destroyed your destiny, and He was quiet only because He was actively moving monumental spiritual pieces behind the scenes to align a breakthrough so massive, so unprecedented, that it will cause your jaw to drop in absolute awe. The enemy tried with all his might to bury you under the crushing weight of debilitating anxiety, dark depression, and overwhelming financial stress, desperately wanting you to panic, throw in the towel, and believe the lie that your story was completely over. But what the kingdom of darkness completely failed to realize is that you were never meant to be buried. You were a seed destined to break through the suffocating dirt and bloom in supernatural glory. Right now, at this very millisecond, the spiritual winds are violently shifting entirely in your favor, and the heavy iron gates that were coldly slammed shut in your face are about to be blown wide, opened by the roaring breath of the Almighty. Everything you lost in the raging fire of your trials will be fully, beautifully, and doubly restored. The toxic chains of your past are being violently shattered to pieces, and a supernatural wave of unshakable, divine peace is washing over your mind right now. Lift your head up high, look away from the wreckage of what went wrong, and utterly refuse to let fear or insecurity talk you out of walking through the miraculous threshold that is opening before you today. You have survived far too much warfare, far too much heartache, and far too many storms to surrender at the very edge of your promised victory, and the resilient person you are becoming today is infinitely more powerful than the person you were yesterday. If your soul receives this urgent, life-altering word right now, declare your absolute faith to the heavens. Type "My breakthrough is here" in the comments below to firmly claim this blessing. Share this vital light immediately with someone who is currently drowning in the dark, and subscribe to this channel right now to Keep your spirit fiercely weaponized against the deafening noise of the world. Trust His perfect timing, stand your ground, and remember that you are eternally, deeply loved. God bless you